Good evening, guys. My name is Vamsi Krishna Manikanta Sai. I am from ECEC section. My roll number is 20BQ1A04D6, and now I am saying about classification of elements. And now we have four types of classification of elements. First one is active and passive elements, and second one is bilateral and unilateral, and third one is linear and non-linear, and fourth one is lumped and distributed. And here the first one is active and passive elements. The active elements means which delivers the energy, and the passive means which receives the energy. For an example, sun is an example of active elements and earth is an example of passive elements. That means sun gives energy and earth absorbs the energy. And here in the diagram, in this diagram, right side one is lamp and the left side one is battery. The battery is also known as active element, and the bulb is also known as passive element. And here we have two types of sources. They are voltage and current. Resistors, inductors, capacitors are the example of the passive elements, and voltage, current are the examples of active elements. And the second one is bilateral and unilateral. The meaning of bi means two and the uni means one. In here the relation between voltage and current can be explained. For bilateral, voltage and current relationship is the same for two possible directions of current. And here we can see the arrows. Here when we have the both directions, then we represent the positive sign, and if we have the only single direction, then we can represent the negative sign. And here V equal to IR for two directions, and V equal to minus IR for single direction. For an example, for bilateral and high conductivity materials, and example of unilateral elements are vacuum diodes and silicon diodes. And the third one is linear and non-linear. There exists the current and voltage characteristics. Linear characteristics forms a straight line passing through the origin, where x is directly proportional to the y, which obeys Ohm's law. And here the linear elements is resistors. And here we can see the graph between voltage and current. Here from Ohm's law we can define that V equal to IR. So R equal to V by I. Here V is directly proportional to I. That means voltage is directly proportional to the current. And in here non-linear voltage current characteristics does not form a straight line graph, and also which does not obeys Ohm's law. And the examples for non-linear are inductors, conductors, and etc. Network analysis are the examples of non-linear elements. And the fourth one is lumped and distributed. Lumped elements are smaller in size, and the elements takes place simultaneously actions for any given courses at any instant of time. These are the lumped materials. The examples of lumped materials are resistors, inductors, and capacitors. Distributed elements are bigger in size, and the examples of distributed elements are transmission lines and conductors and etc., which are not electrically separated. These are known as distributed elements. Thank you, guys.